See, bond. What is a bond? Bond is a fixed income security created to raise the fund. Okay, already we have discussed. Bonds are what? They are basically fixed income security. Okay, fixed income means it will have regular interest payment and principal amount repayment at the maturity period, end of the maturity period. So bonds can be raised through public issue and it can also be raised through private placement. So both these things you know in the previous class. In SY, you have learned what is public issue and what is a private placement. Okay, now bonds can be categorized into two categories. One is the callable bond and another is the puttable bond. Okay, write down. Based on bonds can be categorized into callable bonds and puttable bonds. What is a callable bond? Callable bond is a bond in which issuer will have the right to redeem the bond before maturity. Okay, at a predetermined price known as the call price. So callable bonds are those bonds which has a call option in which issuer will have the right to redeem the bond before the maturity. Suppose a company has issued 1 lakh rupees 1 lakh callable bonds. Let us say for 5 years. Okay, rate of interest is 10%. Now in this case, if it is a callable bond, then in this one option will be there to the issuer, that is company which is issuing the bonds. It will have one right. What right? That it can call back the bond before the maturity. So this company which is issuing the bonds need not wait for 5 years. Suppose in 3rd year, company decides to repay the amount to the bondholders. Since it is a callable bond, it can do in 3rd year also, because it is having the right to redeem the bond even before the maturity. But at what price it will redeem, that will be predetermined. Okay, that price is known as call price. Generally, it will be at a premium. Suppose company will say that we can recall the bond before maturity at 1,50,000. So premium is there, no? You are investing at 1 lakh and company will redeem at 1,50,000 before the maturity period. Okay, so such type of bonds are known as callable bonds. In callable bonds, call option will be there, which will give the issuer the right to recall the bond, that is redeem the bond before the maturity. At what price? At a predetermined price known as call price, generally at a premium. Understood what is a callable bond? Another type is a puttable bond. It is opposite of callable bond. It will give the investor put option. Okay, that is right to sell the bond back to the company before the maturity. So if investor is having the right to sell the bond to the company before maturity, it will become puttable bonds. Put option is there. But if company is having the right to redeem the bond before the maturity, it will be called as callable bonds. Clear? Understood this much, everybody? What is puttable bond and what is a callable bond? So everybody note and keep these two types of bonds, callable bonds and puttable bonds. Callable bonds and puttable bonds. Now, another type of foreign bonds is Yankee bonds, right? And Yankee bonds. Yankee bonds are those bonds which are denominated in dollars. Okay, and these bonds are issued by non-US banks and non-US corporations, and they are issued in USA. So Yankee bonds are those bonds which are issued in dollars, denominated in dollars, but they are not issued by US banks or US corporations, companies, but they are issued in USA. Such type of bonds are called as Yankee bonds. These bonds has to be registered with SEC, that is Securities Exchange Commission. So Yankee bonds are what? They are bonds which are denominated in dollars. It is issued by non-US banks or non-US corporations, issued in USA and Securities and Exchange Commission. Welcome this much everybody. Yankee bonds, bonds denominated in dollars, but it is issued by non-US banks and non-US companies, but they are issued in USA and registered with Securities and Exchange Commission. Another type of bond is samurai bond. These are all foreign bonds. These are all foreign bonds. So samurai bonds are those bonds which are denominated in Japanese yen. These are all very important terms. You should note it down. Samurai bonds are denominated in Japanese yen. They are issued in Tokyo, capital of Japan. But issuer is a non-Japanese company. Very important. It is issued in Japanese yen in Japan, but it is issued by a foreign company, not a Japanese company. Okay. Whose regulations will apply? Japanese regulation will apply because it is issued in Japan. Okay, what is the purpose of issuing the samurai bond? It is simple purposes, access of the capital available in Japanese market. Okay. So whatever issue proceeds the company will receive by issuing this samurai bond, it can use it for funding the Japanese operation. Okay, whatever requirements, operations are there in Japan of the company, it can use it for that purpose. Okay, so samurai bonds are those bonds which are denominated in Japanese yen. It is issued in Tokyo, but it is not issued by a Japanese company. It is issued by a non-Japanese company. Japanese regulation will apply, and purpose of this bond is to access the capital available in Japanese market. Yankee bonds, US dollar in USA by non-US company. Samurai bond, Japanese yen issued in Japan by a non-Japanese company. Both are foreign bonds. Written this much, everybody. Another type of foreign bond is bulldog bond. Bulldog bonds are those bonds which are issued in bulldog pound sterling or Great Britain pound. Okay, if the bond is denominated in pound, GBP, it is issued in London by a non-UK company, then it will be called as a bulldog bond. It is also a foreign currency bond only. Okay, it is also a foreign bond. It is denominated in pound, issued in London. Issuer is non-UK company. So whose regulation will apply? Britain's regulation will apply. Okay. So this types of bonds you should note it down. It may come in MCQ. Written everybody this much. Yankee bonds, samurai bond, and bulldog bond. Callable bond and puttable bond. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So these are the some important types of foreign bonds which may come in MCQ. That's why we have discussed it. Euro bonds, we have already understood what is an euro bond. Variable rate bond or floating rate bond. These all we have already understood. What is a straight bond, foreign currency convertible bond, etc. Okay. Banking operations. So let us fastly discuss some MCQs. See, trade between companies in two different countries is called as dash domestic trade, international trade, business, none of the above. So if two companies are trading, both are situated in different countries, it will be called as which trade? Domestic trade, international trade, business, or none of the above. So two countries trading in situated in two different countries. It is called as which trade? International trade, no? Cross-border transaction. International trade, or it can also be called as cross-border transaction. Clear? Cross-border transaction. Because it is clearly said that between companies in two different countries. So it will be called as international trade or cross-border transaction. Means between two borders. Okay, cross-border in a different country. Okay. So Dash play a important role in strengthening the banking sector. Federal Bank, domestic bank, central banks, interbank. Central bank, no, they will play an important role in strengthening the banking sector. Let us check it. Yeah, central bank. Central bank means the, like in India, we are having the central bank, no, Reserve Bank, which will play an important role for strengthening the banking sector in the country, because it is the controlling authority for all banks in India. It will from time to time issue various regulations, etc., for strengthening the banking sector in the country. Written this much. Okay. Now let us discuss the further MCQs. The first and the most popular virtual currency which can be stored in e-wallet. Which was the first virtual currency? Bitcoin. First and the most popular virtual currency. Okay, that is cryptocurrency. First and the most popular virtual currency which can be stored in e-wallet is Bitcoin. Bitcoin is the first cryptocurrency. Okay. Bitcoin is the first, and it is also popular virtual currency, cryptocurrency. That is Bitcoin. This MCQ write down process of recording transactions through utilization of a processing power computer. So through processing power computer, if recording of transaction is done, it is called as mining. Okay, it is called as mining. Process of recording transaction through utilization of processing power computer is called mining. You can just write the statement only, correct statement only you write and keep. No need of writing the full MCQs. So that when you will revise the correct statement only. So at the time of exam, you can select the correct alternative. So process of recording of transaction through utilization of processing power computer is called mining. First and the most popular virtual currency, that is cryptocurrency, is Bitcoin. First, see again, there is the same MCQ, similar type of MCQ. First virtual currency which was released for smooth peer-to-peer transaction, it is Bitcoin. First virtual currency is Bitcoin. Okay. Understood this much, everybody? So everybody have written this much.